All right, so the timer is started, so when the timer goes off, our rotations are going to switch. All right, so I want you to turn to page 222, and we just read this, so let's go over what our vocabulary words are. So what was the first one? Hilarious, okay? And what do we know by like these words in here? What does hilarious mean? What does it mean? Yeah, when something's really funny, okay? And what is another thing that we can say? For, how about the next word? What's the next one? Convince. And what does that mean? If you convince someone to do something, what are we doing? Yeah, you're trying to get someone to accept someone else's view, right? How about our next word? Mischief. Mischief. What does that mean? Autumn. Kind of. Yeah, like if something that could cause trouble. Not yet. You need to wait. So something that could cause trouble, right? How about our next word? Alex? Independence. What does independence mean? What does it mean to have independence? Kind of. Yeah. If independence, if like a country is trying to be independent, they're trying to seek govern themselves. They want to be in charge of their own country, right? How about if something is handy or comes in handy? If something comes in handy, Erin?
It's like a small thing.
Yeah. If something's nearby, like this pencil came in handy because I needed it for something, right? You can use it right away. And how whirl or dizzy? Is something or dizzy?
Like when someone is for a long time, they would get dizzy.
Yeah. Do they are they off balance?
Yes.
If someone is dizzy, they're kind of off balance, right? And how about whirlwind? Is something, have you ever heard someone say, the whole thing was just a whirlwind?
Oh, like it mixed up?
Kind of. Or just like a
Everyone was like everywhere.
commotion, right? Whirlwind is kind of a storm with like a circular wind. Like things are just like going. I almost think of a tornado. It's a whirlwind. Everything's crazy. Okay. And how about nowadays? If I said nowadays, a lot of younger people have cell phones. What am I saying? By saying nowadays, what am I trying to say, Thalia? Yeah, like present time. Present time. Okay? Okay. So what I'm going to have you guys do is I have a paper, and what you're going to do is each of these, there are eight boxes for each of your words. Alright? Now each of them in each box there are some words that are supposed to give you a hint. Like it says laugh a lot. Which one of these words would mean to laugh a lot? What do you think? Hilarious. So you would write hilarious on this line. And I already did one for you where it says accepted views. If you accepted someone's views, or if someone accepted your views, you convinced them. So that's why I already did this one for you. And these lines go down to this one. So accepted views, govern themselves, something is nearby, a circular windstorm, hard to keep balance, present time, and may cause trouble. So what you're going to do is you're going to try and find words in your book. You're going to write down what word goes with each short definition, and then I want you to draw a picture that will make you think of that definition. So what is a picture that we could draw to go with laugh a lot? What's a picture we could do to do laugh a lot? What do you think, Erin?
Someone might laugh.
Okay, you could draw a person, okay, and And if they have like their mouth open, like you said, laughing, you could even add in some words saying ha ha ha, right? So if you're laughing a lot, okay, you could even just draw like a mouth. It doesn't have to be anything big. Like it can just be something that you will remember what the word is because of that picture. Right? Yeah. So your name is gonna go on the back, and then you're gonna write down the word, and it needs to be spelled correctly, which you can always look up here, or you're gonna use your book. If you forgot what one of the words are, what would be a good way to find what it means? Yeah. Go back in the story, look up the definition. Okay. Yep. Or look into your story. Questions? All right. When you get this, you may quietly go back to your seat, and this is what you're going to work on. Are you accomplished? Handy. If something comes in handy, what does that mean?
You just said like if you accidentally bring something that you don't need, it could probably come in handy.
Yeah. So like if I had like a pencil over there, I was like, oh, that pencil came in handy since I needed it to write a paper. Right? How about like dizzy? If you're dizzy, you're dizzy, Emily? Yeah, you're off balance. Okay. How about whirlwind?
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Whirlwind. If like a whirlwind is kind of when there's a little bit like a tornado. It kind of has a storm with like a circular wind. Okay. Yeah, meaning it would be crazy. Alright. How about nowadays? I'm saying something. Nowadays, a lot of kids have cell phones. What am I saying? Yeah, like current. Alright? Okay, your directions is when you go back to your seat, you're going to get a piece of lined paper. You need to take 6 of these words and write a sentence using each word in that sentence. So how many sentences are you going to have total? 6 sentences. Can you use any of the words? Yes. So you could say, I was dizzy after spinning around. Okay. I want capital letters and punctuation at the end. 6 words. You can choose 6. Okay. All right. Wiley, go back to your seat. Okay. These are our 8 words that we have discussed. So what I need you guys to do, I want you on a piece of notebook paper. I need eyes up here. I want you to come up with an invention that, what is an invention that you can make up? Like it can be a crazy invention that can be useful. It can be something that, something that can be used at home, or something that you have in mind. I want you to write 1 paragraph. So 5 sentences. 5 sentences using, I want 4 of these words used, okay, in that paragraph. And so you could say something like, well, the invention I chose was this, and it came in handy because, and okay, you're going to use 4 of the words in a paragraph, describing the invention you come up with.